For my theory project, I wanted to discuss conflict and interpretive communication. Uh, Recently at work, I've been working there for a month now, and I'm a biller at a industrial electrical company, and I've never worked in electrical or construction in any really in any format anyway. And I've never done industrial or electrical or construction billing before. I was a medical biller. So this is the first time I have worked in this field. I've been there for a month. I have been somewhat trained, but not really, by I'm her assistant. So I'm the assistant biller, and the billing specialist has been training me, but she hasn't been spending a whole lot of time training me. She has a lot of going on, and so she'll go over something really quickly, and then she'll just expect me to figure it out. And then she'll expect me to ask questions, but she's not very approachable, so that I can feel like I can ask her questions when I'm not sure. So a couple days ago, I was working on a project where I had about 50 different invoices that I was billing, and I had given them to her to check, but then she passed them on to the project manager to check. And then she came back and told me that I had made so many mistakes, and that I had to take my time and be really careful. And so I was really upset. And then I heard some kind of whispering going on with these other women in my office, and I thought that they were talking about me. So I was interpreting something that they were whispering, and they were talking about me, and they were just saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe she's made such many errors." And so I was really upset, and I was crying. So then the next day I came to work, and she had the pile of invoices, and they had made notes, and what I had forgotten was two words: minor permit, on probably maybe the 50 invoices. So I had to go back and just add those two words. But I was like, oh my God, this is not that big a deal. You made me feel like a complete moron. And so then I guess the conflict I was feeling, that they were out against me. And they were talking down me, and they were talking about me behind my back. But I went through them, I corrected them, I added minor permit, and then I gave her back the pile to go through again. She checked them, she found a couple of errors, so I fixed that. Then I gave them to the project manager to look at, and then he looked them over, and then she looked over them again, maybe found one or two more, so I fixed it. So the conflict was more or less kind of how I was interpreting this situation, and then what was actually happening. And I guess the resolution was, I fixed the problem. There was a problem, I fixed it, I gave it back to her. I explained, I said, I've only been here for a month. I've never done this work before. And she's like, I know, but it has to be right. And I said, well, I'm glad that I made mistakes, so now I know, and I will never forget minor permit ever again, since I had 50 different invoices to add those two words. And that, give me another month, and then I'll be perfect. So with my culture, kind of the career work culture is a different kind of culture than home. There's a hierarchy, there's office politics to deal with, there's this new field I'm learning, and really I have to maybe not interpret something that wasn't really happening, or ask questions like, what exactly did I do wrong? Maybe not take it so personally and not get so upset, and say, okay, now I know what I did wrong and I will fix it. So that was my experience with conflict and interpretive communication.